Hey guys, and welcome back to another video in the hardcore Minecraft world. And today we are going to be fixing this village up because it is, quite frankly, a dump. There is mess everywhere. There's a farm in the middle of it. All my villagers have somehow died. I don't even know how, but we're going to make it pretty, we're going to make it epic, and we're just going to make it amazing. First thing I'm thinking of is getting rid of all the houses, to be honest, because they are just not good looking whatsoever. So let's get rid of these houses, and then we've got a clean base to work on, and we can actually go from there. And there we have it. It is all gone. The whole village is destroyed except from our villager pit, which I'm going to fill up. So what I'm currently doing is making a little river to go through our little village. It's going all the way down to that thing, and I'm thinking I'm having like a big little building up here, and I'm going to create a moat around it. It's going to look pretty sick, so I'm just going to reshape the river a little bit because I've got some grass here. We have done some of the rivers. Well, a river. It's like there's gonna be a little, well, a big little a big house like thing here, and I think I'm gonna have the different little village homes like over here or like here. So it's gonna look good. I've like got a massive pond and a river going all the way down to there. So what I'm now going to do is add some bone meals to it and make it a bit deeper so there's more detail to it. Look how much nicer that looks now. Now I'm going to build some of the houses because I don't think that there's much left to do with the river, but I am going to patch this up first because I need to. For the first build, I knew I wanted to make a clock tower, but in a more fantasy type of style way, so I wanted to have a massive roof and massive details. This was where I was going to keep all my villages for the village, so I wanted to make it extra detailed, so I decided to add huge windows to it. I really wanted this roof to be the centerpiece of the building, so I decided to go with a fantasy style, like I said, and I think it ended up pretty well. It stands out a lot, and I even had a little light bulb type thing to the end of it, which was pretty cool. And at the end, I add a few more different blocks just to add texture to the build. This next build is a remake of the blacksmith, and I wanted it to again have a fantasy style, so I wanted to make the roof pointy, and yeah, I think I did a pretty good job of it. This next build was a mini build, which I wanted a bridge going across the river, and yeah, it's only small, but I think it adds a lot of character to the place. I also add a well, which probably could be more detailed, but I think I did a pretty good job of it. Simple, but I think it adds a lot to the build. The next thing I decided to build is a wagon for a Fletcher, because I thought it might be a bit different as a build, and I think it turned out really, really well. I personally think the fishermen are some of the most underrated villagers in the whole of the game, so I decided to create a little fishing hut with a dock to pay respect to the fishermen. The Iron Golem farm. This was a bit of a tricky one. I decided originally when I was building this thing to put it in the middle of the village, which looking back on it was a stupid idea. So I decided to make this into some kind of grill to make it look like it's grilling for iron, which I thought was a cool idea, and I think I did pretty well on it. The next thing was a windmill, which I don't actually really know why I built this. I think I just wanted another big structure in the mix because, you know, the clock tower is big, so I feel like we need a windmill. I also decided to add a little farm next to the windmill for all my crops and for the future villagers. The last thing I wanted to build was some market stalls for the librarians because, and again, like the wagon, it's a bit of a different design, and I thought I'd just add to the already weird looking village. And with everything built, it is finally done. And there we have it. That is the brand new village 100% complete. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And for the people who are wondering why I didn't do anything with the creeper farm, I couldn't be bothered.